This is Land of Havilah, Psalm 96. It's 13 verses. Verse 1. Sing to Yahweh a new song. Sing to Yahweh all the earth. Sing to Yahweh, bless his name. Proclaim his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the nations, his marvelous works among all the peoples. For great is Yahweh and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the people are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Ascribe to Yahweh, you families of nations. Ascribe to Yahweh glory and strength. Ascribe to Yahweh the glory due to his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts. Worship Yahweh in holy array. Tremble before him all the earth. Say among the nations, Yahweh reigns. The world is also established. It can't be moved. He will judge the peoples with equity. Let the heavens be glad and let the earth rejoice. Let the sea roar and its fullness. Let the field and all that is in it exult. Then all the trees of the woods shall sing for joy before Yahweh, for he comes to judge the earth. He'll judge the world with righteousness, the peoples with his truth. Comment: this psalm might seem over the top in its enthusiasm about God, but it's impossible to exaggerate his goodness and greatness. We might have heard that our religion should be in moderation. That's not what the psalmist believes. He believes in unrestrained praise. In verse 1, sing to Yahweh a new song, end quote. Hymn books are fine, but let's also sing a new song. In verses 1, 3, 7, 9, 10, and 11, God is God of all the heavens and earth. He's not one of many world gods. For example, in verse 1, sing to Yahweh all the earth. And in verse 3, declare his glory among the nations, his marvelous works among all the peoples. And in verse 7, ascribe to Yahweh, you families of nations, glory and strength. And in verse 9, tremble before him all the earth. And in verse 10, say among the nations, Yahweh reigns. And in verses 11 to 12, his dominion is over the heavens, earth, sea, and everything in it, fields and everything in them, and woods. He's the judge of the world and of the people in it. So he's a long way from being just the God of Israel. He's the God of the entire creation. Even God, with his infinite knowledge, knows of no other gods, Isaiah 44:8. In verse 5, there's a repeat of what the previous psalm said, that the other gods are idols. Quote, for all the gods of the people are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens, end quote. In verse 9, worship Yahweh in holy array, which means worship wearing holy clothing. This isn't necessarily literal clothing, but clothing there is a metaphor that we should put on a reverent and holy attitude. In verse 11, let the heavens be glad and earth rejoice. Wouldn't it be terrible if the God of all the earth wasn't good? Since he is, we can rejoice and be glad. In verse 13, he comes to judge the earth. We're looking forward to judgment if we'll be on the right end of it, because his reward is with him, Isaiah 40, verse 10. In verses 10 and 13, his judgment will be in equity and righteousness and truth. Psalm 97 is next.